great win yesterday. Um, Players certainly responded to the opportunity. I think one of the great keys has been the elevated play of some of the guys that you have not seen a lot of. Ronaldo Woolridge, Kenny Hall, Josh Bone, Stephen Pearl, all played significant roles in that game and all looked confident and comfortable doing what they were doing. It's just, I've said it many times, I'll say it one more time. It's a great example in life when things aren't going exactly as you planned. You didn't get the promotion, you didn't get the job, you didn't get the opportunity. You got a couple ways to go. One way would be just to quit, to lay down, to have your attitude be sour, or you could stay ready and keep working and keep pushing and be ready when your opportunity comes. These kids have not sat around. They have stayed in the gym. They've worked just as hard as, or in some cases harder than the guys that were playing in front of them. And I think that's part of the reason why they seem to have moved in to their role very quickly. Caution still. The margin of error for us is very small. We withstood foul trouble last night, but there's not much margin for foul trouble or injury at this point. But I'm a big fan of history, and we talk about trying to add to the great history of Tennessee athletics. And when you do something that hasn't happened since 1966, and that is beat the #1 team here in Knoxville, and something that's never had happen in this building, and that's beat the #1 team in the country, you're adding to history, and you're going about doing the things that we obviously want to do here with this basketball program. Kansas played hard, but they didn't play Kansas hard. Kansas played physically, but you don't understand the kind of physicality they normally play. God help their next opponent. I thought one example of a guy that did not succumb to fatigue yesterday was Ronaldo. Ronaldo Woolridge is a very, very is a very well-conditioned athlete. He played 34 minutes last night, and he did not take a possession off. And that's a wonderful, wonderful sign to see him be able to play with it, with a consistent energy. And obviously his upside is terrific. Our fans sent a strong message saying, regardless of the outcome against Kansas, we're here to see this game, and we're here to cheer you on. It was the loudest crowd, and it was the most intelligent crowd, because they responded and stood on their feet every time Kansas came down the floor needing a basket. And I guess the other thing, too, is, and I said it again yesterday, it means a lot to me that Lou Perkins, Bill Self, his staff, those players, and many of whom will go on to the NBA, were here in Knoxville, Tennessee to see a pretty terrific college basketball environment. They'll share that, and that's how the message will continue to get out that we've got a pretty good thing going here.
That is a big win, and we could have celebrated last night, and maybe a little bit today, but we have to get right back to work and go into SEC play. I don't think the Kansas win means as much if Auburn comes in and beats us Thursday. So I think we definitely have to get back to work and keep this same mentality of we got to stay together and be a family and work as hard as possible and get a win on Thursday.